welcome back to Mandy's Crochet. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to single crochet. Well, first I'm going to teach you how to chain, and then we'll do the single crochet. I am left-handed, so if you're right-handed, you may have to flip the video or watch somebody else's, because I do understand if you're right-handed, it's a little harder to learn from a left-handed person. But I actually learned from right-handed people how to crochet, but I do crochet with my left. So without further ado, let's get into this. I'm going to be using chunky yarn in a J hook. It's a 6.0 millimeter. I think this is Premier. I got it from Walmart, and this is from Hobby Lobby. It came in a thing of several. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so, and you see that, and this is baby yarn, so, but I thought maybe the chunkier would help you. So how you do a slip knot, because, you know, I am trying to give you all a tutorial, is you do it like this, you take your two fingers like this, you pull it up, and then there's your hoop. Do I need to do it one more time? So I can do it two ways. You can put your finger in here, and then you do it like this, pull this yarn, and pull it up. One more time? Okay. So you do it like this, do it like that, and there it is. Okay. I don't want to sound like a little itty-bitty teacher, so. Alright, so see how your needle is on the yarn. You take this part of the yarn and you put it on your finger. I do it like this because it helps me it helps me to be able to control the yarn, so it's just not going back and forth and you're not getting any progress. So we do it like, so you take your crochet hook up under the yarn and pull through. This is your chain. We will chain 10. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you need a reminder? So we take it under and then like that. That's 7, 8, 9, and then one more reminder. Take it under and then go through. Okay. So this is 10, and this is what it should look like. I know it's not very good with like being able to see your stitches, but I thought if you saw it chunkier, you would be able to work easier with it because it's a little smoother, a whole lot softer, but you know. So when you do this, you have to have your hook like this. Your hook will be like this. I use my finger like this. Then I stick it into the first loop, the first chain, and then you take the yarn under the hook, and then you see the two little loops, you take the yarn through both loops. Okay. See here. Here's another one. So you do the same thing. You put your hook into the loop right here, and then you take it around and you pull it through, and then you pull it through the other two. Go up under the loop, which is right here. The loop's right here, and so you take it under the you take the yarn under the crochet under the yarn and through the hoop, and then through both hoops. Okay. Then you do it again. Sorry, I'm so used to doing crochet that it just comes natural. I like to double stitch a lot, so, and I'm having to fuss with the yarn because it doesn't want to give me any more. See here. So you go through the hoop, take your crochet needle behind the yarn, then take it through both loops. Okay, you want to try this again? Then you do it again. You take your crochet hook in the loop, your chain's loop, then go behind the yarn and then pull through. Sometimes that happens, especially if you're trying to get ahead of yourself. I do that a lot. See here. Then you do it. Then you take it through the chain loop, around your yarn, behind your yarn with the crochet hook, and then through 2 loops. Sorry, I know I need a better setup, and I'm gonna get a different setup when I get a job. I've got a camera, but I need something like a little tripod, there we go, to put it on that I can use, and I'll be able to do, like, have the camera on the tutorial instead of you seeing me while I'm doing the tutorial. You'll just see my hands and the tutorial. Okay, so you go through the hoop, well, through the chain hoop if you can, and then you go up under, and then you take it through 2. You do the same thing. You go under, through, under, over, through, and then you do it again. You go through, under, and then through these 2. Take your crochet hook in the last chain. If you can find the last chain. Yeah, here we go. See, not perfect. Ugh. Then you go under with your crochet hook. See, under, over, and through. And this is what it should look like. It's kind of cool. Looks like a woolly worm. Okay, then I like to, if I'm going to start another row, I like to chain 1. Most patterns will have you chain 1 when you're doing like an afghan or a scarf or other patterns. But you chain 1, then you do the same thing you did in the first row. You put it through the loop. You take it, you take your crochet hook under the yarn, and then take the yarn through the loop, and then take your yarn through both loops. Then you go do the same thing. See, your crochet hook is in your chain, well, your crochet hook is in your stitch. So then you go under your yarn, and then you go through both loops. Then you do it again. You go through that chain, then you pull it through, and then you go through both hoops. We'll do this row, and then we will be done. So you go through the loop, over the loop, and then you got right there. Whew. I do get tired. Excuse me, I gotta get some water. Alright, so you take your crochet hook in that chain, and then you go up under the yarn and through the hoop, and then through these 2 hoops. Now I'm going to let y'all do that by yourself while I finish this. If you need a reminder, I'll do the last one to remind you. And you can probably hear my fish tank. It's really relaxing. I've got a goldfish, and it has to have all the stuff. So you probably hear the bubble. Okay, so here we are again. So we put our crochet hook in the loop, and then go up under the yarn with the hook, pull through, and go through 2. Okay, so this is what it will look like. And this is our finished product of what we've learned today. So we have learned to put our yarn on the hook with the little circle technique. We've learned to single stitch. Well, let's do this correctly. We have learned how to put our hook all in our yarn in the hook. We've learned how to chain, and we've learned how to single stitch. If you need more help, I will be more than glad to do another video of this, and I'll get it to where you can actually just see the yarn and the crochet hook and not me. Well, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye bye.